I forgot to acknowledge the Youth Command Coordinator, Naledi. Could you come and say hi?
Rise, EFF Youth Command, rise! Rise, Commander-in-Chief Julius Malema, rise! Futsek Johan Rupert, futsek! Futsek Ramaphosa, futsek! Futsek, futsek, futsek! Futsek, futsek, futsek! Futsek, futsek, futsek! Futsek, futsek, futsek! Amandla!
Thank you, Naledi. Now I'm going to call upon our Deputy Secretary General, Commissar Leanne Mattis. Please come forward.
Amandla! Amandla! Long live the EFF, long live! Long live the economic freedom fighters, long live! Hands off our Commander-in-Chief, hands off! Hands off our Commander-in-Chief, hands off! Futsek, AfriForum, Futsek. Futsek, AfriForum, Futsek.
Futsek!
AfriForum. Futsek, I know. I am going to call the CCT too. So the SG's reminded me I must call the CCT, but I just wanted to do the Futsek AfriForum myself. First, SG, can I do that? We're going to start off with the Central Command team. We've already met the provincial chairs and secretaries, the Youth Command convener and coordinator. The Central Command team members, they are all over. I want you to all come on stage. It's an instruction. We give letters in the SGO. Come. This is our Central Command team members, and some are also members of Parliament. Come to the front and let's wave to our ground forces that have come from all over South Africa. There's many more of them. Commissars, come. And maybe as the rest are coming on stage, a few of you can do some greetings. Commissar Bucks.
Futsek, AfriForum, futsek! Futsek, AfriForum, futsek! Futsek, Donald Trump, futsek! Futsek, Donald Trump, futsek! Amandla!
And that was on behalf of all the Central Command team. Thank you, commissars. Wave. And then our former officials were also here today. I know that the first and our second DSG, but they are somewhere and I can't see them. I will call up our second national chairperson, our whip in Parliament, and also the convener here in the Eastern Cape, Commissar Veronica Mente. Please come and greet us.
Mandla! Amandla! Sipilele, Commander-in-Chief Silo, Julius Malema, Sipilele! Sipilele, Commander-in-Chief Silo, Julius Malema, Sipilele! Awafa bathakathi mabafe! Mabafa bathakathi be-AfriForum mabafe! Hands off our president, hands off! Hands off our president, hands off! Futsek, Donald Trump, fuck off! Fuck off, Donald Trump, fuck off! Fuck off, Ramaphosa, fuck off! Fuck off, AfriForum, fuck off! Pilangona Pagade, CIC Pilangona Pagade. Thank you.
Thank you, former national chair, and then our current national chair, who's also been our program director, Commissar. Commissar, why are you looking at me? Come and greet one more time. I'm introducing you officially. Nontando Nonglungchungu.
Amandla! Viva! EFF, viva!
Thank you, National Chair. And then our Treasurer General, Commissar Ompile Maiotwe.
Down, AfriForum, down! Down, Donald Trump, down! Down, Cyril Ramaphosa, down! Down with the ANC, down! economic freedom in our lifetime forward. Qina, President Julius Malema, qina. Qina, Julius Malema, qina.
Thank you, TG, the Secretary General of the Economic Freedom Fighters, who made sure we are here today. Commissar Marshal Dlamini.
Amanda! Amanda! I saw me fight, I saw me! I saw me fight, I saw me! Long live the Commander-in-Chief, long live! Long live the Commander-in-Chief, long live! Long live the Commander-in-Chief, long live! Amanda!
Thank you, SG, and our Deputy President, Commissar Gottfried Gardi.
Thank you. Amanda! Amanda! Waza 2026 local government elections. Waza! Waza 2026 local government election. Waza! Sipilele, Commander-in-Chief, Sipilele! Sipilele, Commander-in-Chief, Sipilele! Haikule, EFF, Haikule! Haikule, EFF, Haikule! Thank you very much, Ground Forces, public representatives of the EFF, members and supporters of the EFF, our guests from all other political parties with us here, the staff members of the EFF, and the Fourth Estate. I see all of them are here. My task is the most difficult task. Every time we are told it is the most simplest task. It is not very simple because AfriForum is forever convening rallies for the EFF in the Eastern Cape. We are here because of the EFF. We must ensure that EFF goes to Parliament, set up, draft, and submit a bill that will make sure that AfriForum is prohibited and is a prohibited organization in South Africa. Without much ado, President, the masses, the ground forces, South Africa and Africa, Africa in diaspora, including the White House, has been waiting for this moment to hear the message from the Commander-in-Chief, Julius Malema. Comrade President. Amanda! Amanda! Viva EFF, viva! Tata, EFF, Tata! Tata, EFF, Tata! Amanda! Thank you very much, Raleboa, the Program Director, our National Chairperson, the Treasurer General, the DSG, the SG, and the Deputy President. We thank all the chairpersons and secretaries of provinces who are here today, members of the Central Command team, and leaders of provinces who are with us here, and the sub-regional leadership that is here today, and the ground forces of the revolutionary movement of the economic emancipation in our lifetime. Re leboge ka moka batswadi ba rena ba Malema ba ba beng gona mo. Re leboge le bashabi ka moka ba ba tlogileng kgola le kgauswi ba re ba tlo re supporta, including Ntate Maja le mokhumagadi wa gage, and everybody who's here today to come and support us. We appreciate all of you, and we don't take for granted your support, because you could have done other important things other than coming here. But you thought it was important for you to come and put your bodies on the line in defense of the revolution, in defense of the economic emancipation, in defense of the only organization of the petrol attendants, of the domestic workers, of the construction workers, of the farm workers, of the downtrodden, of the teachers, the nurses, everyone who is dejected by the system that benefits the minority. This organization belongs to everyone who doesn't own the means of production. We salute our international visitors who are here today, who are confirming that the idea for economic emancipation is not only in South Africa, it's in the whole of Africa and the diaspora. We thank all political parties for putting their differences aside to come and defend the Constitution of the Republic of South Africa. Lelebetu acknowledge MKP is also here to support the revolution. Comrades, we are saying to you, your discipline is something else. Some of you traveled for 2 days. Those who come from Limpopo, when they go back, they are going to arrive on Sunday. But we must thank the TG. Organize the bus Munati. Alitza maile kukunelwa. Yalo relabo TG and all leaders who made a contribution to make sure that you travel safe. We want to appeal to the bus drivers. If you feel tired, park on the side and sleep. You must not insist on driving a bus because you are going to kill the future of South Africa. One EFF member who dies, you must know 100 people lose hope because that fighter passed away. So do not destroy the hopes of the masses of our people. We send our condolences to those children who died in Gauteng in an accident that could have been avoided. We say to the taxi drivers, we need to change our behavior because you are carrying the future of South Africa. Our children cannot be transported like you are transporting potatoes, like you are transporting cabbages. You must know in that taxi there is one head which is going to change the life of that particular family. And when you kill those children, you are killing the future of South Africa and the hopes of that family. Fighters, we must never get discouraged. It doesn't matter what the magistrate decide. The revolution continues. We know why we are being attacked. We are attacked because we are the only black authority. We are the only black people who speak and other people listen. They do not listen to anyone except the EFF. Even when they pretend not to love the EFF, but when the EFF speaks, every black person wants to hear. What did the EFF say on this matter? That's what white people are scared of. They are scared of a black authority. We are the black authority, and we speak for black people with authority, and we don't doubt ourselves when we speak for the voiceless people who are oppressed by white supremacy in South Africa. The white people who brought us to this court, it is because they don't like being challenged. When you challenge them, they want to use you as an example. I've been an example for the rest of my life, and I will be an example even in my grave. I will never retreat. I will never surrender to white supremacy. No prison can make me to retreat from my ideas. No death will threaten me to retreat from my ideas. Nobody will ever intimidate me and change me for who I am, because I am black and I'm proud to be black, because I'm a voice of the black people and I'm proud to be the voice of black people. Kill me now. If you want to kill me, coward. You are scared of a political debate. You use court to settle the political differences. I am not scared of prison, neither am I scared of death. When I joined the struggle, I knew 3 things might happen to me. They will either arrest me or they will either kill me. If they don't kill me, I will attain my freedom. We fight for the freedom. We are not scared of death. We are not scared of prison. We are scared of poverty. We are scared of unemployment. We are scared of being landless. We are scared of living without our dignity as black people. Comrades, you must be strong as leaders of the revolution. For because they will never love the revolution. They went to take Maduro from Venezuela without any due process, without the respect of the international law. If they can arrest a president of a country without following the law of the world, who are we? We are ready for them. We must never ever be shaken by a court that is informed by hatred, that is informed by politics of AfriForum. AfriForum is nothing. They must pray that the EFF must never be a government in South Africa. Because the day the EFF becomes a government in South Africa, we are going to lock up all AfriForum members because they are terrorists, because they are anti-South Africa. They undermine our country and its freedom and its constitution. That's why they established Orania. When the constitution says we must come together, they continue to want to stay alone in isolation of black people. We are not the ANC. We are not scared of AfriForum. Fighters, the law of this country will prevail against racism. No racism can prevail over the law. Any ruling that is unjust, any ruling that doesn't follow the law and the constitution doesn't deserve our respect. We must never respect anyone who uses the Constitution of the Republic of South Africa to perpetuate racism, to perpetuate white supremacy. Let's make sure that as fighters, we educate our people. What the Boers did, they took out the brains and left us with empty heads. We must refill the heads of our people with ideas that are going to liberate them. The day we said we want the land of our people to be returned to our people without compensation, that is the day we committed crime in South Africa. That's why they hate us. They want to continue to be in charge of the stolen land. This is our land. No sheep came with a land. When they came from Europe, they found this land here. And we are right when we say this is our land. We'll expropriate it without compensation. Whether they like it or not, we will nationalize the mines. We will establish the state bank. We'll make sure that the people of South Africa participate in the economy of South Africa without any hesitation. Comrades, let us make sure we bring the economy of South Africa to look like Parliament of South Africa. By how Parliament looks, you can see who are the majority. Majority are black Africans and minority are whites. That's how the economy should be. The majority of the economy must be owned by majority of South Africans, and majority of South Africans are black Africans. So we will fight this fight until we win. If we don't win this fight, we would have laid a firm foundation for future generation to come and take the spear and continue the battle for economic freedom in our lifetime. No child is going to follow cowards. When you are scared of prison, no child will join the struggle for economic freedom, because they know that those who came before them, they were scared and did not do anything. Comrades, let us be in the forefront of restoring the dignity of black people, so that when we die, our children come to our graves to come and salute, but go to the grave of Ramaphosa and pee on that grave and say, "Here lies a sellout which did not return the land of our people into the hands of the rightful owners." You must die a revolutionary. And being a revolutionary doesn't mean giving people RDP houses. There is nothing revolutionary about RDP. There is nothing revolutionary about patching a pothole. There is nothing revolutionary about creating jobs. Revolution means a complete overhaul of the system and introduce a new system that is going to benefit the majority of our people. Who are this majority? The working class of South Africa must be the one that benefits when the revolution wins at the end of the day. The revolution means we must replace white supremacy with the dignity of black people restored in South Africa, Africa, and the world. Donald Trump, whether he likes it or not, his term is coming to an end, and he's going to go to jail unless he does the quickest thing and drink poison. The world will never forgive Donald Trump for what he did by destabilizing the whole world and undermine the international law. His day is coming, and we must not be worried about a man who speaks about politics, yet he knows nothing about politics. How do you say, "I don't follow international law, I follow my emotions, how I feel"? What kind of politics are those? He's simply telling you his empty head. The only thing that makes people respect him is because he's white. But otherwise, ya Donald Trump is a stupid. When you see him, every time when he appears on TV, you must say, "Nangu Satan," so that all our children know that Donald Trump is a devil that wants to destabilize the world peace. And we are for peace, we are for unity, we are for the freedom of all people of the world. We don't fight white people, we fight white supremacy. And the illiterates will not know the difference. It's up to you, the ground forces, to go door to door explaining to them that we don't hate white people. We are one thing. How can we be internationalists in outlook yet don't want white people? Internationalism is constituted by all different kinds of people, including white people. How can a Marxist organization hate white people and love Karl Marx? Because Karl Marx was white, Lenin was white. So why do you subscribe to the philosophy of the people who are white and they say you hate white people? It's not true. There is no white genocide in South Africa. There is black and white love in South Africa. Every white person who loves a fellow black brother is our brother. We will do everything in our power to defend those white people who love South Africa and who love our own people. But if you come with a tendency of AfriForum will make sure that you don't enjoy the peace we enjoy. Fighters, I want to thank all of you for your discipline. I want to thank your leaders for your discipline. When you leave here, you repeat exactly what you did when you were coming here. We are coming back on the 15th and 16th of April because today we were having our own witness she took the whole day. And by the way, it was a white woman, an Afrikaner, who was invited by the EFF to come and talk about how beautiful is Julius Malema. So when you say we hate white people, Julius Malema was being described by a white Afrikaner woman in court. Ario is so sweet. Hey. But what's the problem? He's a bull. He says, he's not a bull. If he doesn't agree, he comes across as being very pushy. And you can misunderstand him. But otherwise, he's very good. Abujale makhuor kwa se show ke faba to ba sokola ba 700 every day ka 3 o'clock ke ba fa dijo. It's more than a year now. This racist are, so why do you tell me about that? How does that have to do with anything? Because atsebi sokolo o legendary ya utsiwa le papara mo fa di khomu tsa utsiwa tsa utswetswa black people. That's why we'll never understand the importance of the soup kitchen. That's what racism does. Racism, when it shows its ugly face, it never knocks a door and say, hello, I'm here, I am racist. You must listen to the connotation of the utterances of a white person to know if this white person is racist or not. Once you say, what is soup kitchen? What does that have to do with anything? You can hear that she's offended that 700 people, black people, are eating every day. If it was according to her, those 700 people should be eating from the dustbins of white people. And the EFF said, hell no, they will not eat from the dustbins of white people. So let's go, comrades, and look after our communities and look after our families. You will never take care of a community if you can't take care of your family. You must look after your family. And looking after your family does not mean you must have money. Just show them love. Give them a hug and remind them how many times, many times a day, how much you love them. That gives them courage. That keeps them inspired. They know that even if the world out there hates me, my mother, my father loves me for who I am. Once you love your family, you will love the community. Once you love the community, you will love the society of South Africa. Once you love South Africa, you will know that what they are doing in Palestine is not in line with your family values. And therefore, you will stand with the people of Palestine. It starts at home. All of us, when you call yourself a fighter, look after your family. Make sure they know your love and appreciate your love. You know, the most important thing is to have your family behind you. When I'm seated there in court, my wife sent me a message and she says, you look so lonely alone in the court, in that box of the court. I said, it can look like that, but if you look behind me, all my aunts are behind me. They build a shield. All my relatives are behind me. They are a wall that says we are going to fall with this child. They will never do that if I did not give them love. They are today here to return the love I gave to them. They are here to return the investment I invested in them. Invest in your families, they will invest back at you. My family is the EFF. You are all my family. The leadership of the EFF is my family. All of you, you know that in the EFF, we love each other and we support each other and we don't conspire against each other as we go into local government elections. We are not going to fight. We are not going to cause divisions. We are going to look amongst ourselves and say the best amongst us is this one. It doesn't mean you are not the best. We are choosing one of the best amongst the best. And we are putting that name forward. Do not bring drunkards. Do not bring women beaters. Do not bring criminals to be candidates of the EFF. Bring the ground forces of the EFF who are helping the elderly in the communities. Eastern Cape, this is your opportunity to remove the corrupt ANC. Limpopo, remove the corrupt ANC. You were taken by floods because they did not build roads for you. Here in Eastern Cape, it's very painful. What's happening to this province? It requires the citizens of Eastern Cape to rise and defeat the ANC and bring in a progressive government that is going to look after them. Fighters, we live here, we go to the ground. We are not going to play shame. It was a nice outing. Libile le bone le beach. Le skabala ra se re le finyo ye. Re le filenyo ye. Neke bocha SG gere. Tsamo cheka bala ba Limpopo ka gore a ba tsebe o sima bo gama. Ke metsi ka kwa beaching. Bara ba Limpopo ke bona first ones. Di no rutswa ka basing. Jar le watle le kae. Le rwale metsi ka dikupu ape le ska la thasaete a loate. E le kwa ga le fela le tshela mo maotong. Ka re ba ta o topa maoto batho. So you are going back and then you are going to work. It's time for door to door. Next weekend, we are going to our first strategic planning meeting. From there, Siasa one by one every day. Everybody must be on the ground working for the victory of the EFF. Do not be scared of what is happening. The idea is to kill the EFF. You must build the EFF. If you want to defeat this magistrate, build a strong EFF in the village where you come from. You want to defeat racism, build EFF, street by street, house by house, school by school, college by college, university by university, factory by factory. The EFF must be everywhere. The EFF must be in each and every family in South Africa. There should not be a family without a supporter or a member of the EFF. That is your duty. It's not Julius Malema's duty alone. In your village, you are Julius Malema. Take charge, commanders. Do not take advantage that others can write and you can write and speak English and think you are better. Our people don't want English. They want a person who will listen to their grievances and solve their grievances. Even if you don't know how to write, ANC says they want metric, but they've got some leaders there who don't have metric. Community workers are some people who can't even write or read, but they can hear, they can speak, take the grievances straight to the municipality, come back with a grader and open the roads over the weekends for the funerals of our people. What does that have to do with anything? So, if you know Saberegeli community, if you are not working for community and hoping to come to be a councillor of the EFF through a back door, I just gave you tips. Start tomorrow to work for the community. Then you'll be a candidate of the EFF who knows what a community is about. So I'm very happy, fighters, to see all of you. And I always say that I'm very happy when I'm amongst fighters, because I know this is my safe space. This is where my protection comes from. We want to thank our traditional leaders who wish us very well. We want to thank our pastors who are praying every day, praying for us to emerge victorious. We say to them, keep those prayers coming, not only for Malema, but for the victory of the EFF when we go for local government election next year. Buffalo City must belong to the EFF. Fighters, it is very clear that those who don't want progress amongst black people, they target the EFF. So let's go and protect the only weapon black people have. And that weapon is called the EFF. We thank all the journalists, Shem. Even Sakina, I haven't seen Sakina in a long time. Morning Live. They don't invite me to Morning Live. She's here. Maybe I'll appear on Morning Live. We thank all of you. I saw one black African journalist. I don't see him now. On social media. In a plane, he said, EFF people are singing in a plane as if Malema won. Then I went to him inside court. I said, what did you want them to do? You wanted them to cry. And they proved you wrong. Because that's what you want them to do. You always want to see them cry. You never want to see black people happy. And I said, stop your self-hate. I asked him a question. When a person dies in your family, what happens? We are sad, but we sing. When you graduate with your diploma degree, the same songs we sang in a funeral, we are going to sing them at your graduation. Santa Marina. Reopela. And the Lopele let amamo. Le makwisa butuku. Le pilucha bonadia baba. Kareban. Why are you offended by black people singing? In happiness we sing. In sadness we sing. We love singing because that's how we comfort ourselves. But if you listen to those songs properly, they are actually not songs. Those are war cries. Those carry a message. We are trying to educate through song that people come to understand what the revolution represents. I thought I must not be confrontational with him. He's still very young. So I was teaching him to love himself. Because if he loves himself, he will love a black person who's singing next to him. Even if you don't know the song, as long as a black sister is happy singing, you just join humming. You are joining your own. So please, as you go back, sing back, go home safely, be disciplined. In the plains, there is discipline. If you sing, they say stop singing, you stop. Because those things have got so many rules, and it's not buses of the EFF. Marabala clear side, we sing. So, please don't sing, don't fight with them, because they want to project us as if we are fools, as if we are baboons that can think. We can think, we've got brains. We are consoling ourselves in song. We hide our pain behind song. We don't sing because we've got no brains. We sing because we want to communicate our deep-seated feelings and how we view the world today. So please, in song, in unison, together as one, you are going to return to your home safe. No one is going to harass a female. Please, Oscar chwara batu ababatu. Monges, don't touch. When you go to KZN, don't touch nothing. Straight, Hambakaya. All of you, no female must be harassed. When you are in a bus, you see a female showing signs of being uncomfortable. You must make sure that indeed there is nothing happening to her. Otherwise, you would have failed our females. We are going to make sure they arrive home, all of them safe. Because if women can feel safe in the EFF, more people are going to come, especially men. Because men go where women are. So we must bring more women in the EFF so that these men can come to the EFF. But if you harass women in the EFF, they will leave. And you men will remain alone in the EFF, and it will never govern South Africa. How do you govern without the majority? Women are the majority in South Africa, whether you love it or not. Please don't, this thing of not paying maintenance, support for children is also an abuse on women, because they are the ones who struggle alone with your children. Please don't be a fighter and don't pay maintenance. Fighters pay maintenance and support their children. Because if you don't support that child, it means you are not supporting an African child. Yet you claim to fight for an African child. You are a fraudster. Start with your child before you can talk about our children. Support your children. Support each other. Let's go back to KZN. Let's go back to Western Cape. Let's go back to Northern Cape. Let's go back to Eastern Cape. Let's go back to Northwest. Let's go back to Free State. Let's go back to Mpumalanga. Let's go back to Gauteng. Let's go back to Limpopo. And when we arrive home, we must tell them victory is certain. We shall overcome. Amandla. Amandla. Viva EFF, viva. Haunoma kubi siyaya siyaya noma kubi siyaya siyaya noma besethubola besishaya besibopha noma besethubola besishaya besibopha noma kubi siyaya siyaya noma kubi siyaya siyaya noma besethubola besishaya besibopha noma besidobola besishaya besibopha. Who left? Who right? You must saw. Who left? Kita? Killer man. Kiri wata. Zamarumo. Rumo. Asicha. Where were you when I'm... Where were you when I'm clean? So fast kichi. Emoye. So fast kichi. Etati. Kichi. Kichima. Kichima. Bongela bond. Ibagiti. Bongela bond. Ibagiti. Silta tile. Ilagiti. Silta tile. Ilagiti. Zibram Kondo Alliance. Zibram Kondo Alliance. Shoot to kill. Killer man. Shoot to kill. Yamaza. Brr pa. Brr pa. Kill the poor, the farmer. Kill the poor, the farmer. I repeat, kill the poor, the farmer. Kill the poor, the farmer. Attention.
Amanda, viva EFF, viva. Thank you very much, President. Thank you very much, fighters. As the President has said, let us all be disciplined. Let us be safe on the road. Leadership of provinces, until each and every fighter has reached home. Our job is not done. Same to you, leaders of sub-regions. Until each and every fighter has been accounted for, nothing has been done. Let's make sure we do that. We want to thank the DOR. We want to thank the volunteers. We want to thank the brother who helped us with this stage, President. There is a brother who's with us who said it doesn't matter how late, they're going to work overnight with these workers to make sure that the EFF is safe in the Eastern Cape. We want to thank everyone who was here to support the revolution. Sifuna ukuthi nihambe kahle fighters, nihambe kahle nibe phephe emakhaya. Amandla!
Amandla! Amandla! Viva EFF! Viva! Viva EFF! Viva! Long live President Julius Malema! Long live! Down with white supremacy! Down! Down with white supremacy! Down! Forward with the spirit of non-surrender! Forward! Forward with the spirit of non-surrender! Forward! Ayule EFF! Ayule! Spilele President Malema! Spilele! Amandla!
Thank you very much, Pudemo Swaziland, the president of Pudemo Swaziland. Thank you very much. And now I'm going to call upon the former president of the student command, the youth leader, Sihle Lonzi.
Amandla! Kawethu! Osinyova sonyova! Osinyova lokhavame! Osinyova sonyova! Osinyova lohulume! Osinyova sonyova! Osinyova lohulume! Osinyova sonyova! Osinyova niliva pachaza niliva! Sohla! Osinyova sonyova! Osinyova lohulume! Osinyova sonyova! Osinyova lohulume! Amandla! Long live the Commander-in-Chief, long live! Long live the Commander-in-Chief, long live! Hands off the Commander-in-Chief, hands off! Futek Afri-Forum, Futek! Futek Afri-Forum, Futek! Futek Donald Trump, Futek! Futek Donald Trump, Futek! Long live the EFF, long live! Long live the EFF Youth Command, long live! Thank you very much, National Chair. Asinamazwi mate namhlanje. We are just here to say kuwe Mongameli. Kabe babamba wena babamba thina. Kabe thinta wena bathinta thina. We know that this war against the Commander-in-Chief did not start today. Even when the president was leading young people in the Youth League, they were taking him to court every day and every year. President, even when you were young, you defeated them. So why do they think they can touch you now when you are stronger, when you have more experience, when you have so many fighters in South Africa who are willing to put their bodies on the line, when you have so many students who will bring this country into a standstill? They will never, because they failed to defeat you when you were a young person. President, we know where the instruction to arrest you came from. When Ramaphosa took white people to the White House, not John Steinhazy, no Rupert, Donald Trump asked Ramaphosa a simple question: why are you not arresting this man? So Ramaphosa came back to South Africa together with AfriForum, sent by Donald Trump, thinking that they can arrest you, President. Donald Trump must know this is not in Venezuela. He will never bully the EFF. He will never bully fighters of the EFF. He will never bully the youth of South Africa. Amanda! Hey, two!
Thank you very much. And now we are going to call upon all the chairpersons and secretaries of provinces just to come forward and greet the masses. Please come forward.
Amandla. Long live the Commander-in-Chief. Long live. Down with AfriForum. Down. Amandla.
Futsek Donald Trump, Futsek! Futsek Donald Trump, Futsek! Mai Buye! Amandla! Molweni Monty, Molweni!
Amandla. Amandla. Viva EFF, viva. Futsek AfriForum, Futsek. Futsek Donald Trump, Futsek.
Amandla. Viva EFF, viva. Long live the CIC, long live. Away with Trump, away. Away with AfriForum, away. Futsek Luena Ramaphosa, Futsek. Amandla. Maibuye. Africa. Futsek AfriForum, Futsek. Futsek AfriForum, Futsek. Amandla. 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 Away with Donald Trump, away. Away to Donald Trump, away. Pilango naphakade mongameli, pilango naphakade. Pilango naphakade mongameli, pilango naphakade. Amandla. Ngawethu. Phambili kwathatha lomhlaba ngaphandle kwabuyekezo, phambili. Forward with land expropriation without compensation, forward. Amandla. Thank you. Amandla. Viva EFF, viva! Long live the Commander-in-Chief Julius Malema, the son of the soul, long live! Izoletu! Africa! Izoletu! Africa! Amandla! 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 Futsek AfriForum, Futsek! Futsek AfriForum, Futsek! Futsek solidariteit, Futsek! Futsek solidariteit, Futsek! Amandla! Viva EFF, viva! Viva EFF, viva! Futsek Donald Trump, Futsek! Futsek Donald Trump, Futsek! Amandla! Amandla! Viva EFF, viva! Viva EFF, viva! Futsek EFF, Futsek AfriForum, Futsek!
Amandla! Amandla! Long live the undying spirit of Peter Mokaba, long live! Long live the Commander-in-Chief, long live! Ungaphela umoya, Commander-in-Chief, ungaphela umoya! Sohlala sinawe, Commander-in-Chief, sohlala sinawe! Thina sayithanda i-soup kitchen! Amandla!
Amandla. Futsek the racist judge, Futsek. Futsek the racist judge, Futsek.
Amandla. Aykhule EFF, aykhule. Mayikhule EFF South Africa, mayikhule. Tata CIC, Tata. Down with Orania, Kimberley, down. Down with Orania, Kimberley, down. Phansi AfriForum, phansi. Futsek Donald Trump, Futsek. Amandla. Aluja. Aluja. Continua. Continua. Long live the President and the Commander-in-Chief. Long live. Long live the Commander-in-Chief. Long live. Down with Trump, down. Die, Trump, die. Die, Trump, die. Fuck off, Ramaphosa Nkwehulu. Fuck off. Fuck off, Nkwehulu Ramaphosa.
Fuck off! Down with only fear or down! Amanda! Long live the EFF, long live! Long live the EFF, long live! Abasha mabono abasha!
Long live the EFF, long live! Long live the EFF, long live! Amandla! Two. Before I call upon the DSG, I forgot to acknowledge the Youth Command Coordinator, Naledi. Could you come and say hi?
Rise, EFF Youth Command, rise! Rise, Commander-in-Chief Julius Malema, rise! Futsek Johan Rupert, futsek! Futsek Ramaphosa, futsek! Futsek, futsek, futsek! Futsek, futsek, futsek! Futsek, futsek, futsek! Futsek, futsek, futsek! Amandla!
Thank you, Naledi. Now I'm going to call upon our Deputy Secretary General, Commissar Leanne Mattis. Please come forward.
Amandla! Amandla! Long live the EFF, long live! Long live the economic freedom fighters, long live! Hands off our Commander-in-Chief, hands off! Hands off our Commander-in-Chief, hands off! Futsek, AfriForum, Futsek! Futsek, AfriForum, Futsek!
Futsek!
AfriForum! Futsek, I know. I am going to call.
When you challenge them, drive on supporter, including
The Commander-in-Chief, Julius Malema.
Amandla. Thank you very much, Raleboa, the Program Director, our National Chairperson, the Treasurer General, the DSG, the SG, and the Deputy President. We thank all the chairpersons and secretaries of provinces who are here today, members of the Central Command team, and leaders of provinces who are with us here, and the sub-regional leadership that is here today, and the ground forces of the revolutionary movement of the economic emancipation in our lifetime. Re leboge ka moka batswadi ba rena ba Malema ba ba beng gona mo. Re leboge le bashabi ka moka ba ba tlogileng kgola le kgauswi ba re ba tlo re supporta, including Ntate Maja le mokhumagadi wa gagwe, and everybody who's here today to come and support us. We appreciate all of you, and we don't take for granted your support, because you could have done other important things other than coming here. But you thought it was important for you to come and put your bodies on the line in defense of the revolution, in defense of the economic emancipation, in defense of the only organization of the petrol attendants, of the domestic workers, of the construction workers, of the farm workers, of the downtrodden, of the teachers, the nurses, everyone who is dejected by the system that benefits the minority. This organization belongs to everyone who doesn't own the means of production. We salute our international visitors who are here today, who are confirming that the idea for economic emancipation is not only in South Africa, it's in the whole of Africa and the diaspora. We thank all political parties for putting their differences aside to come and defend the Constitution of the Republic of South Africa. Lelebetu acknowledge MKP is also here to support the revolution. Comrades, we are saying to you, Your discipline is something else. Some of you traveled for 2 days. Those who come from Limpopo, when they go back, they are going to arrive on Sunday. But we must thank the TG. Kaur ulo organizer jeri bus je munati. Aletsa maile kukunelwa. Yalo relabo TG and all leaders who made a contribution to make sure that you travel safe. We want to appeal to the bus driver.